This is like really bad, really bad.
My brain is just like, there's just stuff everywhere. You will see it. You will see it. And I apologize. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tamara. It's Tuesday, and today I have for you an organizing and cleaning my nail studio video. I have needed to do this for quite some time. You're gonna see my studio in a state that you have never seen it because I've been hiding it. It's quite embarrassing, actually. This is like my space, okay? I have like my own nail studio. It's not at home. It's like this is away from home, my happy place, my creative space. And I have let it get beyond messy, okay? Like a mountain of boxes that have needed to be broken up. There's just stuff everywhere. You will see it. You will see it. And I apologize. It's very hard for me to stay motivated and be creative when I have a mess and things aren't where I need or want them to be. Like at home, everything has its place. I gotta have everything put away or my brain is just like, me, like I can't get things done. So it needs to happen. I had a bunch of you ask me questions on Instagram, so I'll be going over those and answering all your questions. We'll just be hanging out while I get things cleaned up and organized because Lord be with me. It is a necessity. And you're also going to notice in a second something new. So I hope you like it. So, welcome if you're new and welcome back if you are not. If all of that sounds good to you, then you should probably grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfy, because we are going to talk about a lot of fun shit. Hopefully I don't end up in prison.
Hello guys, good morning. It's currently Monday morning. I, as you know, need to clean. I need to clean and organize. It's embarrassing. I've been in like a weird, I'm not going to call it like a depression, but like kind of a slump / just not giving a fuck. You know, I don't know why. I've just been kind of like, normally this place is like, as you guys know, if you've been here for a while, this is my space. I have put so much time into like decorating and making it comfy, cozy for me. And I just haven't cared. And it's very unlike me and strange. I currently have probably 8 months worth of unbroken down boxes over here. I'll show you guys what we're starting out with in a second. It's embarrassing. It's really bad. We need to clean. And I need to organize some things. And then I feel like I'm going to be like much more motivated to get things done. But let's take a little look-see around. And then I'll probably break down these boxes and take out the garbage to begin with. And then we'll go from there. And I'll start answering some questions that you guys asked me over on Instagram. This is like really bad. Really bad. Let's take a look. Fit of the day. Sweats and a t-shirt because... Oh, it's going to be kind of a rough one, I feel like. Look at this. Look at this. This is so embarrassing, you guys. I don't live like this. I don't. Like, I am somebody that needs organization, cleanliness, or my brain just does not function. Like, my husband drives me nuts because he's the opposite. I'm constantly like picking everything up. Everything has to have a place. So this is very unlike me. And I feel like getting all of this cleaned up is going to help me tremendously, creatively, motivationally, all the E's. You know what I mean? We just got a new package, new PR from Sweet A. I also ordered stuff from their sale today, so more boxes. But these will be gone. Okay, so we just need to pick up, you guys. I've got garbage that I need to take out. Like, this is honestly, it is so embarrassing, okay? This is just full of crap. It's just a catch-all. I've got stuff over here that needs a home. I really want to redo this like clear cart. Right now it's like all my like this or that stuff, like the affordable stuff for the most part. I really want to take everything out of there and organize it with other, I don't know if I'll have time to do that today. I haven't even unboxed my airbrush machine that I got months ago. This is like, I just need to make more time, okay? All of that needs swatched. We have a lot of stuff that we just need to put away today. So I am gonna get going.
I'm making progress. I have emptied all the garbages. I ate. I have gone through my hamper over there that was just full of crap. I've made plans for some other things, and now I'm breaking down boxes. So we're making progress. So I figured I'd answer a couple questions while I'm breaking down these boxes, and then I'll keep breaking them down because I'm sure that's going to be boring. And then I'll get to the fun stuff with you guys and organize the nail stuff. So let's answer a couple questions. So the first question I got was, how long have you been doing nails? I started doing nails in 2020. My plan, sorry if this is loud with the boxes. My plan actually was to get my esthetician license back because I got my esthetician license many, many moons ago. And as most of you know, I'm an addict, but no longer. I've been clean for about 10 years. About that time. I honestly don't know. It's been around 10 years, I think. 10, 11 maybe. No, 10. Yeah, 10 years. And so I had my esthetician license. I've worked in a few spas. I really liked it. I've always loved like the beauty industry, you know. And then things got a little crazy for about a decade. And I let my license lapse, which is the dumbest thing you could ever do, because if you let it lapse, you can go re-get it. You can like go and apply to have your license back without having to retake your test. But I let time just keep on going. So to get my license again, I was going to have to retake all the tests. Who in the hell, like so long later, I was going to have to just study my little ass off. So that was my plan. I was like, I'm just going to get my esthetician license back. I've been clean for a little bit now. I'll do that. And then 2020 happened, and I also had just kind of got into doing my own nails because, as many of us probably have had happen, go to the salon, ask for something, and you don't get it, and it's like, what am I doing? I could do this better myself. And that I did. The last time I went to a salon, it was so long ago, over probably about 9 years ago. It's been a long time. And it was when like matte black nails were in style and stiletto nails were just like coming to boot, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna do that. You would think that'd be easy enough. Nay. I walked out of there with, I don't even know how to describe the nails. They were not stiletto. They looked more like chunky almonds, pistachios on my nails. Like a lump. Boop. Like she used acrylic and didn't file it down and then put a really shitty black and really shitty matte top coat on top. So it was streaky with like satin-ish, you know, and then lump. And I was like, I cannot go about like this. I got those suckers off so fast. That's the last time I've ever walked into a nail salon. So I had gotten into dip because I didn't know what I was doing. I think dip was kind of popular-ish at the time, and I knew nothing about nails, you guys. Like I said, I've been in the beauty industry for like, I would consider like my whole life. I've always been interested in it. When I was little, it was like baths, bath oil. Like I've always been obsessed with it. But nails, I just never really, it was like nail polish, you know, I just never really got into it. So Ulta sold dip. Boy, you should have seen my first set. I didn't even file them. I just dipped them. I didn't know. And then it progressed from there. So 2020, that's when I started doing nails. Long answer for a short question. Okay, next one. I'll just do a couple more and then we'll move along because this is probably, you guys don't want to watch me break down boxes. Okay. I've been trying to think of the answer for this. What are some nail trends you loathe completely? You know, I really don't like duck nails. I really don't. But I know there is something that I see and I'm like, oh God, and it's not coming to me. And I know I'll see it and then I'll be like, gosh dang it, that's what you should have said. I know there's something that quite a few people do that I'm like, I hate it. And it's just not coming to my brain. I don't like duck nails. And like I tried it just for content purposes, like when they were trendy, you know, there for a while. And it was like, okay, they were popular for content. I could not, there's no way that you could pay me to wear those in public. And I am so sorry if you like them. You may wear what you wish. I cannot do it. And especially the ones that are like insanely flared. Why and how? How do you go about life? Those are like, I could not, no. No. I guess something that I don't loathe, but that has kind of been ruined for me is aquarium nails. I'm sad to say, they're so cool, but now they're just everywhere. It's like some content creators, they make aquarium nails every single set. Every set, aquarium nails. And it's like, it looks cool. I'm not saying I don't like them. I think they look cool. But it was so much more intriguing when it was like, whoa, like nobody's doing it. Like there's a couple people that do it. And you're like, how do they get them so perfect? How do they even do it? And it's like a mystery, you know? Now it's like, it's been made pretty easy by like Dash's kit. She came up with that way of doing it that was like, oh my God, duh, this is so easy, which is awesome. I have her kit. She is the one that came up with that whole design. So we love that. We love that. But it's just made it so easy that they're just fucking everywhere. And it's not as exciting anymore. So it's been kind of ruined. If I think of something else, I will let you know. Something that bothers me, not that I loathe completely, is, and I've talked about this, but when people don't shape and it's all personal preference. I'm just mean for me. Like, it doesn't mean it's wrong for you, but when people don't shape their press-ons like before they do them, they just paint them and they're done. It doesn't look as nice. And especially if you're selling like luxury press-ons for like a good amount, I feel like that's part of it, is shaping the nail first, because you get nails and you can make them look so much better just by taking like an extra, it takes a little bit of time, like 45 minutes or so to shape, all depending on the nail shape. Stilettos way faster. Squares take me forever because I like to taper them, crispify them, bring in the cuticle a little bit. Like, I just like them to look custom. You know what I mean? So that bothers me a little bit. And when people don't file off the little nib on the end and they post the pictures, why? Why? The nib, it's the first to go. Ah, okay, let's see. Some creators of any genre that really inspire you. I feel like I need to think about this one because I know, I mean, first, right off the bat, my friend, Susie. I love, you guys know by now. For one, she's like the sweetest angel ever. She's so nice. But I love her videos. Susie XXI. She's on YouTube, she's everywhere. But she, I love her videos. I love the aesthetic. I love the like ASMR. I love that. I love that. I know it's not for everybody, but her nails are just like perfect. Perfect. The little 3D characters that she molds. Everything. She just makes everything look so good. So good. She's my fave nail. I think I would say she's probably my fave nail like content creator, and she's my friend, so that's cool. But I love her videos. I love her nails. Who else? Rebecca makes really, really dope nails. I really like the Korean nail influencers. Like I feel like they make like Habam. They make really cool nails. I'm trying to think of any genre. One of my other favorite like content creators has been Ash Levy for a long time, and when you look at her page, you'll probably see why. Hair, very similar. Like we probably dress quite a bit alike, have similar hair. She just changed her hair, but I just love her whole aesthetic. Obsessed. Okay, I'll answer one more, and then I'll get to getting on the boxes, and then we'll do something fun. All right, most/least favorite parts of making press-ons. My least favorite part, but the most important part, is the shaping and the prepping the nails, like I was just mentioning beforehand. I always do that. I always, no matter what shape they are, for squares, I'll taper in the sides. I crispify the sides. I always bring in my cuticle and round it out and bring it in and taper it a little bit, because I've never met anybody with square cuticles, but maybe they're out there. I don't have square cuticles. So I always do that. That's my least favorite part because it just takes quite a bit of time, but it's so important. I always do it. Let's see. Favorite new product. Ooh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Favorite new product. I don't know. There's been so many good ones. When you say product, I'm thinking of like a clay or like a, you know what I mean? You're not saying like collection or something. Probably one of my favorite new collections is the Myth Milo Jam collection. I'm like really impressed by that, and it makes me want to try more of that brand because they are butter. I love that collection, and I really love Yogo makes such good collections, and their bottles are so cute, and their gels are so like buttery and plump. Their butter collection, love that one. The Gel and Gel, what's it called? Ice Star. Oh, stunning. They're like neon, like not neon, but like bright, juicy, colorful, iridescent cat eyes that are just, I love them. And what else? New product. I don't know. Let's see. Press-Ons has been coming out with some good stuff, and she's got some good stuff coming that you guys are gonna love. But her new clear and her new like milky white clays, so good. All right, let's see. And then next shop open date, these are all from one person. Next shop open date is going to be sometime in September. I don't have an official date yet. The whole thing that happened really, and I think I've explained this, I know I have on Instagram, probably not as much on here, but I was going to take a month off. That has obviously turned into a bit more time. That month was over like 3 weeks ago. I just kind of decided, I was in a little bit of a predicament because I took that month off, and then we were going on a little vacation, and then it was my birthday, and then we're going on another vacation, and I was like, I just don't really know what to do, because I either do like a very tiny opening where I take like just a couple orders, or I just wait until September, summer's over, vacations are over, and I can just get back into it. And I had you guys vote on Instagram on a story, and most people voted to just wait until September. So I was like, okay, I'll wait until September. So sometime in September, we are going on vacation soon. I'll get back, I'll get everything all prepped and ready to go because I want to make some cool special stands for spooky season. So sometime in September, it'll probably be like a little bit later in the month because I'm going to need time when I get back from vacation because I do not have time beforehand. So it's just been kind of like one thing after another. I didn't mean to take this long of a break. It's been nice, I'm not going to lie, to just kind of have my summer, but I don't feel like I took full advantage of it, so I'm kind of mad at myself, but what are you going to do?
I did it. I did it. I have stacked up and cut up all of those boxes. Can you even believe that they're all right there? And I have some garbage to take out, you guys. I told you it was bad. I told you it was bad.
All right, guys, we're back. We have some organizing to do. So first off, I've got all of these little palettes in here, taking up space. I want to put them in my drawer where I have my art gels, my little palettes in here. I'm going to put them in there. That makes the most sense. And then I can put all of these, because I have a million of these little fruit gels. I need to put those in a drawer like this. So let's do that. And I'll answer more questions with you guys. So the next question is, what do you wish you knew earlier when you first started gel press-ons? I honestly don't really, I'm trying to think of what I wish I knew. I think I would have, when I first started over here, I have basically the entire collection of Candy Coat gel polish because at the time, Sean Legend was like raving about that stuff and using it on the Kardashians. So that's what I thought was great. I would have researched a little bit more and just started out with Korean products. I just didn't know yet. It took me a few months and then I figured it out. So Korean products and shaping the nail. That's what you will hear me talk about the most, is shaping your nails prior to even adding a drop of paint. Shape them. Shape the cuticle, shape the edges, shape the tip, customize your nails, because that makes a big difference. It makes them look actually like custom and luxury, in my opinion.
Do you sketch out your designs prior to making them? It just depends. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I'm feeling real organized and like on it, then yeah, I'll sketch them out first. It does make your life way easier if you sketch them out first, because then you can actually just like sit down and you know what you're doing and you don't have to think about it while you're sitting down to do them. You know, if I have like a full-on plan, it just makes my life easier. But I go both ways. I will just sit down and wing it a lot of the time. I'll have an idea and I know what products I want to use and like an aesthetic, and then I'll just go from there. That's what I do typically. But to make your life easier, it is much, much easier to sit down with a full plan. All right, guys, we have an empty bin. Time to load it up. Load it up with more stuff. All right, so the next question was, what are your favorite chromes? So perfect timing because they're right here. The Like a Prism chromes. I love them. I think they're so unique just because they're colorful, they're holographic, but they're also see-through, so you can see your design underneath. They just have like a gorgeous pop to them, you know? They've been my favorite for a while. The only one that's not see-through is the silver. I don't have all of them. I don't have the golds. I think that's about it. I think I have all of them but the gold. But these, I love, I love, I love. The Blanc Blancs and the Bonnie Bees are amazing as well. Honestly, none of these that you're seeing do I dislike. They're all really, really pretty. But these, the Clear Like a Prism, those are my faves. All right, these are all of those fruit gels. I need to finish swatching the rest of them because I didn't have time to swatch all of them in, was it Friday's video? Yeah, Friday's video. I need to swatch the rest of them because I want to see what they all look like. The ones that we swatched were so pretty. All right, we've got those. These are those bubble gels. If you haven't seen Friday's video, you need to go watch it because we got some really good finds. And then these are those Annie really sparkly gels. Yum, 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 yum. All right, and then I need to get all of this stuff put away. I put all of my molds, which this is filling up, in here. I'll just put them back here. And then this is that Double Rhythm Clear Sculpting Gel that I'm hearing really good things about. So I'm excited to try that because it was cheap. Right now, my fave clear, one of my fave clears is Chrisania's. She really did it with this one. It's so good. And this Bevla Squishy Gel, so good too. Honestly, there's a lot of good clears right now. This one, the Mongol Clear by Muse, is so good. I love them all. I love them all. All right. Where am I going to put these? I'm kind of running out of room. I'll put them right here. Where did you and your husband meet? We actually met because we are both... Are these all... Yeah, these are all crumbs. We are both addicts, but we're both clean. So we actually met each other at a meeting. Like, I don't know, it's probably been like 9 years ago now. I met him like right after I got clean. We had both recently gotten clean, and I was having to go to meetings because I was on DOC, because I was on DOSA, for any of you that know what that is. Legally, I had to go to meetings. I don't go to meetings anymore. I feel like for some people they're helpful, for some people they're not. I just don't feel the need. There's no way on earth I am ever touching a DRUG ever again. I don't want to die. But that's where we met. We met in a meeting. I saw him walk in. He sat next to me. I was wearing short shorts, and he said, "I saw your legs, and I had to sit next to you." So that's how it began. How romantic. How romantic. Okay, favorite magnetic polish. Honestly, I think right now I'm loving the Gel and Gel. I think it's their Ice Star collection. Ice Star 2 collection. You guys, these are so pretty. This collection. They're so insanely gorgeous. They're like these sheer, juicy jellies packed full of the most like amazing magnetic particles. They're like whitish silver, but I love. Of course, this unicorn collection by Divock is absolutely gorgeous as well, but I think this is my fave at the moment. It's so good. I love Gel and Gel makes such good products, you guys. They make such good products. Like all their Kumi clays, obviously. Obviously, I like them a little bit. I think I own every single one, including the clear, which their clear is awesome too. Their clear is so good. I love them. All right. These are my little swatchers, which go in here. I keep all of my, if you've ever seen my swatch videos, a lot of people think that I bought this. Let's refill this. Like this, a lot of people will be like, "Where did you get that set of swatchers?" And I'm like, "Babe, I made it." I bought this, which I'm so sad. I can't find this exact organizer at Daiso anymore. But I bought it at Daiso. I got 2 of them. And now I would love to have another one, but they haven't had it. And I get all of my glass swatchers at AliExpress. I got those ones at Shein, though. I did find those little oval ones at Shein. All right. Top 3 gel polish colors and the brand. Okay, well, my favorite colors... Ooh, that's a hard one. Right now, I'm really loving blues. I always love pink. You know, I'm kind of a yellow. I'm kind of a yellow stan at the moment. I'm liking it. And brands, Yogo, love Yogo. Like all of these, like look at this milky blue. Ugh. And Yogo just makes the most buttery, delicious gels. And look at the packaging. Like, I love them. I love them. Oh. There's so many. I mean, Divock is amazing. I really like Divock. Yogurt Nail. I'm gonna go with those for my top 3, like, all-around brands. Like, this collection, delicious. Delicious. We've got all these from Divock. This one, obviously, like, the Once in the Summer 3 is so good. This is by Yogurt Nail too. Like, they make some really, really good ones. So I'm gonna go with... But gel and gel. Okay. For, like, regular gels, I wouldn't really consider Divock, because they're mostly, like, glitters, cat eyes, things like that. But for regular gels, I'm going to go with, like, Yogurt Nail for, like, juicy jellies, syrups. Yogo for the same kind of thing, like buttery syrups. I'm just going to say gel and gel. Gel and gel and Divock are a tie. I love those brands. Oh, but then there's... Okay, nope, I'm sticking to it. We're sticking to those. Vala. Oh, Vala's really good too, though. Look at these. Vala has, like... That needs to be stirred up. Vala has some of the, like, most smooth, plump... Like, oh, I love these too. Let's just go with those 4. Okay, sorry. I couldn't do 3. I just couldn't do it. Okay, what made you decide to start making press-on nails? I think I kind of went over this in the beginning, that I was planning on getting my esthetician license back. And then 2020 happened. I'm just kind of keeping all of my affordable polishes down here. They get hidden away from all the rest. I want to get all of these out of here. So I explained in the beginning that I was going to get my esthetician license back, and then I decided I really got into doing my own nails, and it was something that was, like, exciting for me to get up in the morning and do. Like, I would have all my stuff out, and I would have plans for the next day, and I would literally wake up in the morning and be excited to do it, and I hadn't had that for, I couldn't tell you how long, because I was using, and then I got clean, and then I was trying to figure things out. So it was, like, the first thing that I was, like, excited about, you know? So that's what made me get into nails. Ooh, sorry, that was probably really loud. It was just something that I finally was excited about again, you know? Like, it had been so long since I found something that I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get up and get out of bed today to do this, you know? So, would you ever do a giveaway? And they say, I'm not asking you to. I actually have. I used to do giveaways kind of frequently, not on YouTube, but on Instagram. And I know, like, you guys wouldn't know this because I don't tell anybody, but I do send things to people here and there just because I want to. So I promise, like, I probably, obviously seems like to you guys that I never do giveaways, but I do have some planned. I think I mentioned I've got boxes over there. I've been going through stuff and getting rid of things that are either brand new or that I've hardly used, and I will be doing some giveaways. I just got to figure out, like, kind of how I want to do it, but I will. And yeah, I do send, like, packages to people here and there just because I want to. Alright, do I have any hobbies outside of YouTube? Honestly, YouTube I would consider my job. YouTube isn't a hobby for me anymore. It is a job. I get paid to be here and to make videos. So, but hobby-wise, I wish I had more time for hobbies. That's for sure, because I feel like I've turned all of my hobbies into businesses, which is awesome, I guess. But on the other hand, like, nails used to be a hobby. I guess resin was really never a hobby. I kind of started out, like, making nail stands, and then everybody really liked them, so I started making it a business, like, right away. I really am not a fan of these. I think we're going to add these to the giveaway box. these I got for this or that, and they didn't really look as I thought they were going to look from the pictures. So they're new. We'll add those to the box. What was I saying? Oh, hobbies. So I don't know. I guess hobby-wise, no. All my hobbies are my businesses. I don't really have time for anything else, sadly. Let's see. Dreams for the Devil Wears Press-Ons in the future. Would you want to start a line of polishes or products? I would love that. I have no idea how to even like go about that, honestly. But that would be like, I have so many ideas up in my brain that I would love to make some gel polish collections. Let's see. These can go down here. But yeah, like I said, I just don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to. That was not me. That was my chair rubbing against the table, if that sounded suspicious. I promise. So yeah, I would love to do that. But in the future, I think of that quite a bit, honestly, because I would consider like my nail stands to not be like a lifelong business. They take so long to make, and I don't know. So I don't know, really. I really don't know. I don't know what my lifelong plans are, and I think about it all the time because I'm like, what are you going to do? I feel like, I don't know, like, what if I get old and nobody wants to see me on YouTube anymore? What if that's a thing? So it's things that I think about quite a bit. And I'm not totally sure. I think the end goal would be to come out with like a nail brand, right? I got this to do a video with. I have not had time to do it yet, but we will be doing that at some point. What made you do nails? I kind of went over that. If you could learn any new skill, what would it be? Something you've always... Any new skills? God, I don't know. I'm so bad at thinking on the spot sometimes. Any new skills? I don't know, because honestly, I feel like anything I want to do, I kind of just do it. I guess, honestly, like, graphic design and, like, being really, really good at editing and doing things like that. That is, like, I would love to be able to take the time to do that. I just don't have time to teach myself. And I love, like, when people can, like, edit their videos so amazing and do, like, really cool, like Chris Sonya's business stuff, where, like, all the little cartoons and stuff. I would love to be able to know how to do that. I just have absolutely no clue. So that's probably, like, one thing that I would really, oh, that's getting heavy, really love to, I'll keep all these in the boxes out, that I would really love to know how to do. Is there a nail trend that you've always wanted to try but haven't? I don't know. I don't think so. I think most things that I really want to do, again, I'll just try them, like with nails. I'll just figure it out. I think something that I haven't had time to do for a while would be like fully sculpted nails, you know, like fully sculpting nails with tips or with forms. I love doing that. I think it looks so good, and I just haven't had time. So that's not a trend, but I don't think that there's any trends that I like haven't, that I've wanted to try that I haven't, if that makes any sense. So I don't think so. All right, last one. How do you create your nail designs? I think I already kind of answered this one. Do you use a nail template? Do you have them planned out? Sometimes not. I haven't tried these yet. I did kind of open them the other day and just kind of play with them for like 2 seconds. And you guys, honestly, I think the reviews weren't great, but for me, just trying them for like a split second, I don't think they're bad. I thought they were kind of good. So we need to play with these and compare them to the other patting gels, because I don't know. I have kind of high hopes, but maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I ordered this months ago at the recommendation from Rebecca. Rebecca does airbrush nails all the time, and I used to do airbrush nails all the time. And then my gun broke. I had the one from a Prey, so I asked her what one she recommended, and she recommended this one. So that is what I got. The Iwata Silver Jet. I think it's a little bit loud. I tried plugging it in, which I was hoping it was like really quiet, but that's asking for a lot for airbrush. I'm well aware. So it'll be fine. The people upstairs are loud as hell, so they can suck it. But I really want to start doing some airbrushing again. And some things it's just so much easier to do, like an ombre, you know, real fast. So here is the actual gun. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't super expensive, but it's not like a cheap gun, and I didn't want a cheap one. I wanted one that was like, you know, gonna last me a while, and that would be a good quality airbrush gun, because the cheap ones tend to plug constantly. I've gotten a cheap one on Amazon, right when my very first one, and it was so horrible. It would clog all the time. I hated it. I hated it so much. I wish I had like a little thing to set it in. Okay, we're just gonna do that for right now. I also got the little cleaning pot for it to make things a little easier on myself, because then you can just in this little pot. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. It's glass, I think. Yeah, this is actually nice. Because cleaning out your airbrush gun, you have to clean it out every time you use it, like every color. And it's honestly so annoying. So this is going to make things a little bit easier. All right, guys, I'm going to get this stuff situated, and then I'll be back, I guess, to kind of show you guys the finished product, because we're about done. Thank you, God. We're all done, you guys. We're all done for the day. Obviously, it's not perfect. I got to get all this crap outside, but we got all the boxes broken down. They're all broken down. I just need to haul them out. Yay! Lots of garbage. Lots of garbage. Like I said, you guys, this was quite the task. It's embarrassing. I think I've been going through it a little bit, and it shows. So, I will spend more time doing this, because I don't even like looking over here. I just want to throw it all out and start over, to be honest, but I need to spend a day refreshing my resin area, because your girl's got to open back up, you know? So, this is mainly what we got done, and I feel so much better. We got this all organized and moved over here. So I've got, like I told you guys, I just want to have like my nudes handy up here. So the Gothic Nudes collection, this is the Poach It Nudie Glaze collection. I still have to swatch, but that will go up here. And then these are collections that I want to swatch right away. So I'm hoping I can get to these this week and get them swatched. My airbrush machine, can finally start using that. That we need to do a video on. Hopefully you guys want to see it. It's like a DIY nail stickers, jelly nail stickers. They sound really cool, so I'm excited about those. And then, of course, we got all this stuff organized. We got these all put away. I got all of my like affordable nail options that I've been showing you guys moved over here in their own little spot, because I like using those, of course, for this or that videos. So gotta have those. This is also stuff that I need swatched, but it's not as important as that stuff at the moment. So, and then we got everything put in here, all my little palettes, and it's feeling so much better, you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope it wasn't super boring. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel quite a bit better. I'll feel even better once I get all this crap taken outside. But thank you for hanging out with me, guys. I love ya. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I post. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very, very soon on Friday. Bye, guys!